This is Sister Ann Laughlin, Beacon of Hope Women's Outreach. And to finish off what I was saying from the last video, I was talking about how after I had my brain surgery and I woke up and had so many memories missing. And when I woke up one morning next to my husband, current husband, but I thought he was my best friend, and I thought I was still married to my second husband, because when they removed my right frontal lobe to remove the mass and all the damage from all the strokes, I was very confused and very scared, because my second husband was very violent and abusive. And but when I woke up and I lay there crying next to him, my husband woke up hearing me crying. And this man was born deaf and had a lot of surgery so that he had his hearing, and with age he lost a good portion of it. So anyway, he still woke up hearing me crying, so he jumped up, knowing what Dr. Scuderi, that was my neurosurgeon name, and what he had told us before he did the surgery. So he went to the front room where we keep our photo albums, and one of those photo albums was our wedding photo album. It had our marriage license in it, and all the pictures, of course, of the wedding, and even the preparation plans, because I used to be a wedding organizer, so I planned all of it myself. And because I keep journals, he went and got the album, and he brought it to me in the bedroom where I was still laying there crying. And he went through the album, and he showed me the marriage license and said that we were married. And I was like, even more confused than ever. I was like, well, where's Mark? And he said, well, he's in Virginia. That really freaked me out. I was like, well, where are we? And he said, we're in Missouri. And I really got upset then, because I swore I'd never come back here to Missouri. But my parents had offered to sell one of their properties to us for a decent amount and monthly payment that we could afford. So, and we're both Missourians, even though we met in Virginia. Somehow we'd agreed to come back here. So I was upset. I was very upset that I was here in Missouri again. I didn't want to leave Virginia. It's beautiful there. So then when he tells me we're here in Missouri, and I was like, well, where's Mark doing there? And he was still in the Navy, of course. And I was like, wait a minute. How did we get married, and what happened to Mark? Because my last memory was that he'd gone out to sea, and even though he kept asking for a divorce, and I kept filing for a divorce, every time he pulled back into port, he would move back in with me. To this day, he still cannot tell me why he kept coming back. And it kept misleading me to think he wanted the marriage to work, and then in the end, he would pull out to sea, and before he pulled out, he asked for a divorce again. But of course, as you can figure out, the last time he pulled out to sea, I actually got the divorce finalized, and of course, I married my best friend. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, it would really behoove you to go back and review all the other videos first, so that you can get caught up to this date. But the point is that in this section is that the loss of memories. Another side effect of the surgery, brain surgery, was seizures. I've never had seizures before, but these seizures are almost more like a reset button. I know that sounds weird, but it did. Every time I had a seizure, everything I just learned would literally reset me back, and I would forget everything, and I would have to start all over again. And my husband Wes had figured ways of helping me. We had matching wedding bands, so whenever that happened, he would point out the wedding band, and he'd say, look, see, you have a matching ring like mine. And my memory is literally like Swiss cheese with a bunch of holes in it, and you got to fill in the holes and connect the dots. And he figured out how to do this for me, and he's been a very patient and loving husband. And there's so many other people I know that have had brain surgeries or, strokes, and the complications Time up. I'll be back.